about what Forex is. Forex is short for foreign exchange. And what we do is, I'll break it down like this. Everybody has had destination they've always thought about visiting. And when you think about Costa Rica, when you think about Mexico, when you think about Greece, and you live in the States or you live in Africa or you live somewhere else, that means when you go to that place and you have your money, it will not make sense there because they already have their existing currency. So what you have to do is exchange that currency for theirs, for trades to make sense, for you to eat something, for you to sleep somewhere, for you to enjoy what that culture has to offer. So what Forex is, or what we do as a community or in this industry, is we, instead of going to Hawaii, or instead of, not Hawaii, instead of going to Mexico, instead of going to Japan, what we do is we trade online. So we make sure that if you want to trade your USD or your US dollar for Japanese yen, you don't have to go to Japan to do it. You can actually just do it from the comfort of your home. So that is essentially what the foreign exchange market is. And how you can take advantage of it is by trading within the market. It's a $6.6 trillion market. That's the amount of money that's traded in a day. And unfortunately, people have been trading in the market and not telling you about it. People have been making loads and loads of money. Big corporations, banks, what they do is they take what deposit you put in, and in the middle of the night when you can't reach your money, what they're actually doing with it is trading with it, because that's how they make sure that they stay profitable. So now the small person, the little old me who's in my house trading 8 hours a day, has been finally told about it. And what I do is, instead of the bank trading my money, what I do is I trade my money myself. So I pick it up, instead of saving it at a very small percentage in the bank, what I do is I take it and I trade it, and I make money. I make more money than I would have probably ever made saving it in the bank for 5 years. But what you can do, the ways in which you can make money is I give the example of the USD and the Japanese yen being exchanged, right? So when it's being exchanged, it does a sort of movement on the market. It's called a chart. And how it travels either up or down, depending on which currency is stronger than the other. So if the USD is stronger than the Japanese yen, then it goes into a buy. If the Japanese yen is stronger than the USD, then it goes into a sell. And you can take advantage of this movement, whether it goes up, whether it goes down. You'll always be able to make money because of being on the right side of the prediction of that trade. So that is how the Forex market is much, much better in terms of being lucrative to you, whether it's going up or down, instead of investing in stocks. Not to knock stocks off, but in stocks, if it's going down, then we are all going down. I mean, it's everybody is in a mess, right? But yeah, everybody's screwed. But like, if in the foreign exchange market, if it's going up and you're on the right side of that prediction, you're making money. If it's going down and you're on the right side of that prediction, then you're making money. So I just wanted to introduce Wise Royalty. Her name is Amina, and just get her perspective on what her experience has been so far trading in the foreign exchange market. She'll tell you how she got started, and then we'll take it from there. I just wanted to break it down, the reason why we're here first, and then she can take over. All right, Amina, welcome. Thank you for coming onto my live and giving me the time. I know you're busy, being a superstar, and for you to just give me that 1 hour of your time, I'm very appreciative. This is someone I talk to every day, by the way. She makes the time. She is very available. She's our team leader, and we're so forever grateful. She always gives us value, and she'll tell you how she got started. Take it away.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Anita. I really, really appreciate it. And honestly, you said, I know you're really, really busy, but honestly, I've really been putting a lot of time and energy and focus into this, because this really is everything. Like, this truly is as we say, the way out.
Mhm.
Just the example or the explanation that you were saying about, how we can make a profit, whether price is rising up or price is going up or whether price is going down. And I think that's truly amazing, once you really once you understand the skill and
Yeah.
actually know what you're doing, you can literally make money in this, you guys. Like 1 cent, you can trade in I know I did my video and I started at $1. But you literally can trade in the Forex market with 1 cent, literally 1 cent. So it's like, this is something that's just playing small, but of course, over time, you want to learn, you want to expand your learning, your growth potential in this. And I think that is really something that I don't know, maybe that's the thing that can discourage a lot of people, is because the time that you want to take, they don't want to learn a new skill. This is really like a new skill set that you are going to be learning that you can take with you forever. You don't need a, degree. You don't need any type of certification. This is something that is truly based off of knowledge. And that's just it. What you put into it is what you're going to get back. And so that for me is something that I truly appreciate, because I've always been, my own business owner. I've always worked for myself. And so I was just noticing by, being my own business owner for so long, that it was very draining. It was just me, even with readings, like right now, it's a lot of people waiting, but I still
Yeah.
need my necessary breaks. I still need to be able to have time. My time, your time, all of our time is the most valuable thing. So a lot of people will look at it like, how's she doing a live right now? And I need my reading, right? This is my me time. This just so happens to be my me time right now, right? But at the same time, I still have to be able to make certain sacrifices. We all have to make certain sacrifices so that we really can get over, that hamster wheel, that same old, just the cycle, the never ending death cycle, really, of
Yeah.
Pluto. It's
Yeah.
Plutonian. It's just never ending. It's like life, death, rebirth, life, death, rebirth. And it's just never ending, the same old thing. And so what's so interesting about that energy is we also have to use that energy to invest or to trade. And we want to start seeing it, especially now with the times that we're in. We want to start seeing how we can use our time to ourselves, keeping our time to ourselves, spending more time with our families, so that we can actually exchange money for more money. Like the new
Yeah.
thing, you guys, is buying income. We want to make
Yeah.
sure we are buying income and not buying wages with our energy and with our time. And this is just literally the perfect avenue for all of us to really be able to experience that. You
Yeah.
literally in this market can turn $1, turn 15 cents into $1. So
Yeah.
with that being said, you no longer have to get, whatever a lot of people are making per hour. Let's just say $25 on average, I think. On average, I guess, $25 an hour. Um, at the same time, there's only 24 hours in the day, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if it was, let's just say, $500 an hour, there's only 24 hours in a day. And
Mm-hmm.
if you have, depending on what your goals are, this is, to me, it really is the perfect opportunity. Like I said, um, as a business owner, a lot of people look at that as the goal. Like, I want to have my own business, I want to be my own boss. And trust me, that is amazing. Like, to be able to be your own boss, to really get off of the clock and really be able to have your own freedom in that sense, that is really that is an accomplishment, to have
Yeah.
your own business. But then you'll start to see, even with depending on your business, I don't know, like, see, for me, my business what is readings, right? I do astrological counseling. So it's only
Yeah.
just me. If you have a particular business where you got a whole team of people, a whole organization, a assistant, and a person who's doing this and a person who's doing that, then that's cool. But when you have a particular business where you are in demand and everybody needs your time, your energy, then
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, dang, okay, I can only make so much, and I can only have so much energy to my, there's only so much energy left to myself now. and to my children and to my family and to my household duties and to everything else that I'm supposed to be doing. And then you just kind of get drained, and it's still like the hamster wheel. It still feels like work. And honestly, being, you know, your own business owner, it can be even more work sometimes, you know, more work than regular employment. So I really just want us to see, the point is that we want to be using the money, the little bit of money we have. You guys, you can use a penny on the foreign exchange market. So in the least amount that your trading account is supposed to be, or the least amount in deposits that you can deposit into your trading account is $50. So you can have that $50, deposit that $50 into your trading account and start off with a penny. Literally, you guys, one penny. And you just never know it, especially if you have some practice. Because I know even before I really understood the skill fully, and I was just practicing on my demo account for so long, making a lot of money, making good money on the demo account. When I finally switched over, I was like, wow, okay, I'm able to see the difference. And it was just like, it really does. Like, I totally understand why somebody would think it's a scam, or this can't be real, or, you know, what's the catch? Because it's like, is that serious, you guys? Like, this is the thing that has been hidden from us. This right here, when it comes to, I don't know, reparations or whatever you want to call it, this is your avenue to that. Again, you could trade with that one penny and make, you know, it might be $5, but that's a lot of pips. One penny and you made $5. That's a lot. So imagine if it was $1. That would be $500, right? So it's a matter of us being patient and understanding that we've been, you know, lowballing ourselves all this time with, you know, the 40/40 scam, whether it's, you know, because some people don't even do the 40/40 scam, but I'll just say in general, a lot of us are working 40 hours a week for 40 years just to retire and barely have any time to, you know, to spend with your life, your family, your just whatever it is that you want to do. At that point, now you might start having health issues at that point. You know, so it's just so much that so much freedom, in this, you guys. It's like, literally, with this opportunity, people can literally start their own economy with Forex. You guys, like, it's really just a matter of people being dedicated and people understanding that it's not going to be easy. This is not like a job. You're not going to have somebody over you telling you what to do, telling you, holding your hand. You're going to have a team. You're definitely going to have a team, but it's going to take for you to sit down and learn the material and learn, you know, the strategies and how to really analyze the charts. It's going to take for you to really take the information, the knowledge, seriously. You know, we've been studying so many different things. I mean, well, I know I have, just studying, you know, reading on so many different sciences and stuff like that. And yeah, self-motivation. I really had, like, I've been very I'm very used to self-motivating myself to learn whatever it is that I truly want to know. And so I feel like that might be another issue for us, but we have to realize too that, yeah, when you do leave, you know, the dimension or that realm of, you know, employment, there, it is gonna, you know, it is certain protections and things like that that come with that. And when you step out of it, you do want to be able to boss up. And I think that's what a lot of people, you know, and what I mean by that is get disciplined, start managing your time better, really taking this serious, because nothing is really going that I know of. And I know somebody probably said, well, stocks, but no, like Anita explained earlier, but nothing that I know of other than the Forex market is really going to allow you to compound your money, you know, like nothing else can. Your money is truly going to be compounded in this if you truly invest in the time and the energy into it. So for me, my experience has been amazing because I've already had that mindset of discipline and, you know, that's I don't want to say survival mindset, but just, you know, being in tune and in the governor of my life, my time. Capricorn is the ruler of time, which is also just so happens to be the boss. So it's a matter of, do you really want to be in charge of your time? because that is the
Yeah.
value here. The time is everything. Like, we could talk about the money, wow, look at her. She caught, 600 pips in an hour. 600 pips in an hour, depending on her lot size, that could be $6, that could be $600, that could have been $6,000 in 1 hour, depending on the lot size, right? But it's not even about how much money it was. It was, wow, within that hour of her getting that, she was over there chilling on the beach.
Yeah.
She was catching a flight at the same time. That's what it's really, really about, you guys. And I think it has a major, major effect on us knowing who we are, because that is a part of us that we don't even know. A lot of people, what's so interesting is my husband, he really like put it to me so clearly when he was just like, a lot of people don't even know themselves. We begin to reach that like that initiation when we are there, because when it's a lot of us say, oh, know thyself, but we don't even truly know ourselves having
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Who is that being? Who is that? That is I'm sure, a happy person who has time. Why? Because time truly is the value. Time is what resonates with our being, regardless of
Yeah.
what we have. So if you have time, you're very wealthy if you have time. So we're trying to really instill the wealth aspect when it comes to time. And I mean WELL, because that is truly wealth. WELL, wellness,
Yeah.
happiness, healing, right? So when you have time, you are finally starting to know who you are, really, because that is a part
Mm-hmm.
of us that a lot of us don't know. It's a dimension that that we have not even explored when it comes to who we are. Who are you at your most prosperous self? Who are you at the self when you have time? Who is that? Who is that being?
I just want to
So
touch
that's what
on
I really want
something.
us to know. We've been talking a lot about knowledge of self and,
Oh,
on an intellectual level, on an air elemental level. But who are we when we can merge all elements together? Earth, air, fire, and water. That
mm-hmm.
is true freedom. So yeah, like, my experience though has been amazing. I've been doing this since February, and I'm going to continue. Like, I'm not going to stop. I look at a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
who've been doing it 10 years, and they can literally hop on a chart, make 100,000 and in 5 minutes and get off, and
Yeah.
don't even come back to the charts for a month, because they put in that 10 years, they put in that time, that energy, that
Yeah.
discipline, that dedication, because they knew the risk of, I know I'm going to be leaving the protection and the comfort and the dimension of employment. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know with employment, I can, if I get fired, I can always depend on unemployment. I can always, if I have this job, I know that I can always pull out my 401k, or, whatever it is. A lot of people don't leave that because of these other little protections. So it's
Yeah.
either you got to be able to be willing to risk having better, or just play small. But you got to understand that everything that you want is on the other side of this jungle. Like Cash said one time, everything that you want is on the other side of that jungle. So do you want to go through the dangers of it, or do you want to just deal with the mediocre of where you're at, and not having
Mm-hmm.
the time you want, and not truly knowing yourself with, being someone who is abundant with time? Let's get abundant with time, you guys, especially when Saturn, the planet of time, moves into Aquarius. It might make a lot more sense for you guys, because Aquarius is the sign of freedom and Saturn is the sign of time. So Saturn right now being in Capricorn, Capricorn can be very restrictive. Capricorn deals with discipline, things that are, hard. So a lot of us probably still are feeling like, I don't know, very doubtful, living in fears, not really wanting to elevate. But when it moves into Aquarius, we'll start understanding, like, wow, I need to start grounding what I know. I need to start really understanding freedom, having a practical understanding about my freedom. Because who are you? Who is that person? Like, that is a
Yeah.
real question that I really want everybody to think about. Who is this person that has a lot of time? Who is abundant with time? As they say, time is money. It really is, because it's the real money. It's the real resource. If you don't have time, you're dead. Anybody whose time is they don't have time is someone who's dead. So if you still got
Yeah.
time, you still got time to really formulate a plan, to really think about how you can be um, maximizing or making time work for you and not the other way around. It's all about making time work for you and you not working for time.